Yo, what is up everyone? My name is Petravita and I am very excited because today is episode 16 of The Music Job, and because we thought my grandma croaked on Christmas Eve, but she pulled an early Easter Jesus and came back Christmas Day, Christmas miracle. Alright you guys, so we're back at it with a new year. Lots of people have lots of resolutions, goals, etc. And I wanted to make the first episode of 2020 a quick... I don't know what I was going to say. But a quick exploration of those resolutions and the idea of resolutions and what you might want to do to help them be more successful or have a higher chance of succeeding. One of the things that's very important to think about is... I would almost reframe any resolution you have not in what you want to have done by the end of the year or the end of 2020, how you want your life to look in 6, 12 months, how you want your body to look, whatever, a lot of people, whatever their resolution is. What you should do instead is think about, how do I want to change my everyday behavior in this year? So how do I want to navigate tomorrow? How do I want to navigate the next day, etc.? Because that's a much more tangible way of making sure, and a much more likely way that you're making sure each action you take is getting you closer to where you want to be in this big macro picture of down the road. It's easy to not pace yourself well or not get a good idea of what something actually entails if you're not breaking it down day by day. So for example, if your goal, you were a music artist like me and you wanted to get more listens this year, the way you really need to break that down is you're only going to come close by daily actions that get you a chance to gain new listeners or meet new people or come across them. So that means you don't need to think about what big strategy can I execute so by the end of the year I've gotten my way to this many hundreds of thousands of plays or whatever. Instead, you should be thinking about, okay, what action can I take between this time and this time before work each day that would actually be beneficial? Maybe you say, I'm gonna DM 3 people talking about the topics I make music about on Twitter every day, or I'm gonna reply to them in a conversation and get engaged. Or you think, okay, every single day I'm gonna work with or look for a content creator I like, a Twitch streamer, a YouTube, a TikTok dancer, whatever, and I'm going to send them my music and see if they'd like to use it for free in their videos, and maybe that'll be a way to attract something. And start breaking down into daily actions. Daily actions could be also what you're gonna cut out to make more room for those time, for the time for those things. You could think, all right, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, and instead of looking at my phone for 20 minutes before I actually roll out of bed, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Whatever, have a little ritual, and you're gonna just roll out of bed on 3 and get going with your productive morning routine at that point. The main point of this is, don't make New Year resolutions, make New Day resolutions. Do what you can to improve your actions every day so that you do more for yourself. I hope this at least gets you thinking a little bit, is helpful in some way, and we are back on track now with creating these weekly episodes. So whether you are listening to it as a podcast on your favorite podcast service or you are watching it on YouTube, please be sure to add, follow, subscribe, whatever is relevant to your platform, and interact with me as much or as little as you like, but I appreciate so much you even being here and watching this, so thank you for that. I'm not even gonna bother plugging all my own crap at the end of this. I'm just gonna say Happy New Year to everyone, and good luck with those day-to-day resolutions. Peace. I ain't sweat the small things, winter only please, crisp breeze, no trees, leaves on the bee's knees when the seasons change, bust a decent range of my jackets at the